Welcome back everyone to another video where today the new Ford F-150 Raptor R has just been released as a part of the Horizon Asoft series in Forza Horizon 5. So what we're going to be doing today is customizing it and seeing just how good of a car it really is. So what we're going to do, if you haven't got it already, head on over to the message center in the main menu and go over to gifts, and then it should be right here. It's not there for me as I've already collected it, but if you haven't got it yet, it should be right here. But now what we're going to do is jump into the car itself. So let's go ahead and find it first. Right here, the Ford F-150 Raptor R. Looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and jump into it. And here it is. Looks pretty good, to be honest. Definitely a big fan of it as well. Pretty good sized car as well. So far, I'm definitely liking the car quite a lot. Sounds pretty good as well, which is a pretty good thing. Not sure if it's going to sound the same, though, once we've modified it, but who knows yet. But now what we're going to do is head on over to the festival and then do some modifications to it and then see how much better we can really make this car. Okay, so here we are in the upgrade section, and we're going to jump straight over to the aero and appearance, as that's pretty big things that you do notice. And there's three sort of things you can do, both bumpers and the wing as well, which a winger, oh, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, there's three options there. We're going to start off with the front bumper, and there are four options: the stock, then the addictive desert design, the basically all the same pretty much. But yeah, so we have the stock one, one with lights and removing the bottom part of the bumper, and then changing a lot completely. And then we have this one. Not sure which one we should go with. I'm liking the stock one, but I do want to modify this as much as possible. So we probably will change it to either this one or this one. I think we'll go with the final one there. So we'll go ahead and get that. Then for the rear wing, we have 5 different options. The stock one seems like it's a full addictive desert design body kit. Well, not really body kit, but branding for it, which is pretty good. So yeah, so we have the stock, which is basically nothing there. Then the next one, we have some lights as well, which looks pretty good. Next up, we have this interesting looking thing there. And then we have one with some lights on, I think that is. Then next up, we have some spare tyres, it looks like, which is pretty interesting. Then finally, we have this sort of camping look style. I think what we're going to do, though, is get this final one here. Looks pretty good. So now then we're going to do the rear bumper, and there's 4 different options. The stock one, hang on. So the stock one, then I'm not sure what, there's definitely a difference. I think it just gets rid of the bumper sorter. Then next up is pretty similar. And then finally we have that one, which I do like. So what we're going to go ahead and do that. That's basically the whole aero and appearance. So now then we're going to change the engine. So quick rev check real quick. Sounds pretty good. So we'll also do one once it's all modified as well, then see if it sounds any different. So we're going to put as much horsepower as possible. So we're basically going to try and make this as fast as possible as well. So for the intake, we'll go ahead and put a race intake on. For the fuel system, we'll go ahead and put a race system into it. And then same with the ignition as well. The exhaust, 2 options. That one definitely sounds a lot more beastier. So I might actually put it to that. Yeah, we'll put it to that one. And then for the crankshaft, definitely a bit of a difference there, but we'll go ahead with the race one there. And then for the valves, we'll go ahead and put the race valves on there as well. Then the supercharger, pretty interesting, and that puts 72 horsepower on. Not bad. Pistons, we'll just put it all as race. And with that, we basically have a full built-out race car sort of thing there. So everything's maxed out for there. For the platform and handling, what we'll do is put some race brakes on there as well. like so. And then for springs and dampers, I guess this is sort of an off-roading car, so yep, it does make sense for there to be off-road springs and stuff. And anti-roll bars, we'll just put that all as race as well. Also get a full race roll cage as well, and then of course weight reduction as well, which is pretty good. So next up, we're going to go ahead and just check out the drivetrain. So for the clutch, we'll also max that out, and then same with everything else. What should we do for this? Maybe do a drift car, I'm not sure, but we'll go ahead and put a race 9-speed transmission. Why not? Then the driveline, make it race. And then for the differential, we'll go ahead and put a race diff on it as well. For the conversion, what we'll do, maybe an engine swap, but we could put a V8 engine in, like so. Or maybe, is that an Audi TT? I think it might be, but not too sure. But I think we'll go ahead and keep it with the stocker for now. Drivetrain stop, rear wheel, I think we'll keep it all-wheel drive for now. And then we'll also put some twin turbos in as well. And then for the tyres and rims, I do like the stock tyres, so I don't think we'll actually go ahead and change anything about them, but we'll actually go ahead and put some bigger tyres to put some lift on it, I guess. So we'll go ahead and put them on. And then for the tyre width, I guess we'll go with some 345mm rear, and then probably the same with the front. So that's some pretty big tyres that we've got at the moment. I won't change anything about them though. So basically that's the whole modifying sort of thing done, I guess, for now. So we'll go ahead and install the setup. We'll also check out the paint options as well. Probably won't change much about that though. So for the painting of the body, we have some a few options. We could make it full black. That looks like a proper beast there. Blue, not too bad, but yeah, I think we'll keep it with the white at the moment. So we'll just go ahead and reset it back to there. And of course now we'll do a quick rev check. Sounds pretty good as well. So now we're just gonna go ahead and take it out for a drive and see how well it handles and if it's a good car or not. Okay, so we are now doing an off-roading race, which I thought would be pretty useful considering we've basically done a good off-roading build as well. So pretty good handling and good acceleration as well. Of course a crash anyway. Yeah, that's just my driving issue, to be honest. But so far it's handling pretty good. Definitely a pretty big fan of it, especially if I weren't crashing as much. But we are already in third place, which is pretty good. And now we are actually off-road. We can see if this is a pretty good car to race in. And also with the Mustang on the edge of being released as well, the Mustang will hopefully be the next video where we will basically be doing the same thing as what we've done today, which will be pretty interesting. So far, all into second, so definitely a pretty good car to be off-roading in. Definitely like the look of the design as well. I reckon we could do a pretty good drift build on the car, considering it does want to slide a bit, which isn't too bad. So maybe let me know if you do want to see me do a drift build as well on the car, which will definitely be very interesting. And yeah, as this is a 9-speed, it definitely will have a pretty good top speed as well, I guess, which is also pretty good if you're doing normal road races as well. And going in for the overtake, just about made it there, and we need to brake. Okay, maybe we do need to get some brakes, some better brakes on this thing, but other than that, it's all pretty good. Just handled pretty good on the dirt as well, which is pretty good. I just need to be a better driver personally to stop us from crashing, but other than that, it's a pretty good fun car to be off-roading in, especially for races, which is pretty good. So as long as it ain't my driving that's making it an issue, it's a pretty good car to drive. Add on to the final lap as well, and I take it we won as well, which is pretty good. All pretty good drifting there. Definitely could see a future drift build on the car. And past the finish line with flying colours. So yeah, pretty good car to race in and off-road, which is pretty good. So yeah, now why don't we actually go ahead and do a top speed run with the car now, and with all of our modifications as well. And considering it's a 9-speed, should be hitting at least 150, maybe 160, which should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and get on over to the highway. Okay, so let's just put it into launch and step on the accelerator now. Already past 60, there's 70, 100 miles an hour. So yep, definitely got some pretty good speed. 6th gear now 7th. There's 150, so it's definitely got some speed on it as well. 160. Can we get 200? That'll be really pushing it, but who knows? Some cars are definitely very unpredictable. There's 175, so I'm thinking it might just about make it, especially with 1 gear left as well. There's 180, so definitely flying down the highway now. Didn't expect it to be doing this good, but I guess with the build that we did, it definitely did help it out quite a bit. Can we get 190? Sure, I definitely wouldn't like to be racing this down the street, competing against it. That would definitely probably end bad for me. But it looks like 186, 187 is going to be the top speed currently for the car. I'm sure if it was a bit more level and straighter, we might be able to get a bit further. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car to be driving in. I'm definitely a pretty big fan of it as well. So when the Mustang gets released, we're going to basically do the exact same as what we did today. So if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like and subscribe. But for now, that's going to be it for today's video. So I hope you all did enjoy, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more better content. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.